Oh, sorry, that's why I forgot, because girl, I wouldn't even think about him, Joe, R&B singer Joe. So it was tonight, what I was saying in the last video, but I plugged in my charger and it stopped my little video. But this is part two of basically August the 19th, Friday, August the 19th. I am getting ready to go to Star 94.5 25th anniversary. Yep, it is 25th anniversary. And performing will be Escape. Um, I just had it. Maxwell, girl, how could I forget that song? That was one of the first songs that Marcello dedicated to me when he first went up that road. Oh, I do have a remix of it that I did. I recited a poem over that. Yes, I can link that in the description box. It's called Weekend Love. It was a poem, and I'm also like painting Miss Roe Clausen in that video. Her and her husband, Adam Clausen, her husband had 213 years. Yes. And that got overturned. And if you can overturn a 213-year prison sentence, baby, 40 years. 40 years is only a fraction of 213. So I need to do that math. Hold on, let's see, how much is that? Okay, let's go to my calendar. Let's see. We want to see how many times. Okay, so I have here, y'all, you know I got the oldest iPhone that's still working. Okay, let's see. 213 years divided by, let's put 40. All right, 213 divided by 40. Ooh, so she had a sentence with her man of 5.325 times more than our 40-year sentence. Gosh, so if she can get that, girl, if they can get that overturned, then baby. But for real, she did give me inspiration. It wasn't until I had given up on fighting for Marcello. It is really hard, though he is innocent, though he did not get the correct trial, though he was done horribly and railroaded through the system. I realized that the system does not work. Now, I did not know that when I was a 20-year-old woman going through this. I believed in the system like so many do. You don't realize until you actually go through it how bogus the system really is and how it is rigged up against you. It is not to ensure that we are 100% given every right before we are condemned. It doesn't work that way. And so many believe that it does work that way. So I actually had a commenter on one of my shorts say that Marcello was tried by a jury of 10. So how in the world can you say that those jurors were wrong? Okay, number one, the jury is never presented all the pieces. Marcello's case was tampered with from the police investigation. They took certain things out. It was so much bogus in it. So if you just present the jury with pieces, in my mind, I always have to make an analogy out of a picture. I learn with pictures. I'm an artist and I can tell my story through pictures. So think of a puzzle piece and you're missing half the puzzle pieces. You're missing half of them. Like you only got maybe 25 pieces out of 100-piece puzzle piece. And you put those 25 together as much as you can. Possibly you could be putting those pieces together incorrectly, or you have so many holes in the picture that you can't quite make out what the picture really is. But in the end, you have to come up with 10 other people a verdict, which verdict means truth, about what that picture is. So, of course, anybody in their right mind, because he was saying that the jurors are not just up there saying, I'm going to condemn him because I want to be mean. No, that is not. It ain't on the jury like that. It ain't really in the jury hands like that. The picture is tampered with. So the jury is making the best of the pieces that they have. So let's put this puzzle piece together. We're missing 75% of the picture, the actual picture. But at the end of this trial, we have to come up with a verdict, a truth about what this picture says. And that is a trial, basically, in a nutshell. So they can come to whatever conclusion, not knowing that the DA and all of them, they are determining which puzzle pieces are actually taken out, which pieces are not presented. So they are formulating the picture that they want the jury to come up to, But I do understand it's not easy for people to accept or understand this. This is why it's been a uphill, very slow struggle for me to break my husband's case, because number one, nobody believes it. You can't believe, there's no way. It's like I'm saying Bigfoot came. They don't believe my story of wrongful conviction. Like, they wouldn't believe me saying I sat down with Bigfoot and we played a game of cards. Like, they would probably believe that before they believe my husband's wrongfully convicted. But it's crazy that it's like some myth that injustice can happen in this land of justice, quote unquote. There, yes, it's sad that it does, and it happens all the time. But it does happen. So stop thinking that it doesn't. No, this is the land of the just. We have freedoms. Okay. We have illusions of freedoms. But, that's just me. Oh, I got so far off the topic. But yeah, so I'm getting ready to go to that concert. We got to leave in about an hour and something. Going in $1.25 Tree to go give me some band-aids because I cut my foot. I had stayed with my daughter for like 3 days at her Nana's house, and I didn't realize there's this ramp there. It's a metal ramp, and I keep forgetting that it's there, and I just kind of step out and fall down it every single time, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I kept hurting my foot. But the last time that I was there, I was trying to get ready to go drop off the baby so that I can go to work. And the minute I was leaving out, a freaking dragonfly flew in the house. And I'm like, are you kidding me? My first thought was like, kiddo, leave the dragonfly up in this house. It'll die, or they'll find it. They gonna find it when it But the good-hearted Keita was like, no, I can't let this dragonfly be in this house. I have got to, I was the last one leaving. I let it in, I guess. So I got to get it out. So I pick up a broom and I start running towards the dragonfly with the broom and fall right over this freaking metal ramp. And I did have on flip-flops, but somehow the flip-flop peeled back, the bottom of the flip-flop peeled back, and the metal was able to cut through my foot, like under my big toe. So there's this big gash in my toe with the skin just hanging. Oh my gosh, I had to take a picture of it to see how bad that thing looked, because it hurts. So, of course, I'm finna be standing all night at this concert. Well, I think we got seats, though, but we gonna be in line and stuff like that. And I'm going to vlog for you guys. Yes. Anyways, let me go ahead on in. And so I kind of did want to touch on something, though, before I let you guys go. Okay, so anybody that has been with me from the beginning, I've been on this YouTube channel for a long time. Even before YouTube, my project reached the world, my battle against my art for justice, all of that started way before, back with MySpace in 2005. Started with MySpace. So I have been fighting, trying to break my husband's story tooth and nail. It is so hard because, number one, nobody will listen to you. There is no outlets. There are no outlets. I'm sorry, better grammar. There is nowhere to go to turn in these times of troubles. Lawyers are not there to help you. They're there with their hands out. If you don't have enough to grease their palms, baby, you gone. For real. It's about money. It's a money thing. So I was a single mother that was struggling. So, of course, I didn't have that type of money. But I do have talent. I have so many different talents, and I just use my talent to tell our story, basically. I do have children's books. I have author, illustrator. I have songs. I have so much stuff. But what was getting to me was basically like, so I've been on this road for a long time. And I've been wanting my channel to grow. I've been wanting people, excuse me guys, I've been wanting people to hear our story. I've been wanting all of this. And now, if you look, I am more than halfway. I thought I would never reach 1,000 subscribers as long as it was taken. And now I am more than halfway there. And as fast as subscribers are coming in, I know that within the month, or maybe by next month, I'll be to my 1,000. And then, I had the little issue with how to, because I'm growing my channel through shorts, but I also need to get people watching my longer content. So I was saying, I'm not even going to worry about that no more. Forget that. That will take care of itself. God will take care of that. Let me just get to that subscribership. So I've been posting like crazy and been growing. But with growing, I have a lot of people that are just, I don't know, people just say whatever the freak comes to their mind, whatever hate is buried in their hearts, whatever malice intentions are buried within that they keep to themselves, they spew it out online. They'll say any and everything to you online, don't even care, knowing you wouldn't do that in person. But you're free online to speak or say whatever, which fine, that's cool. But I'm like, I'm attracting more of them than, it's like fishing, right? You're gonna catch some stuff that ain't even what you fishing for, right? But you want to catch more of what you're fishing for. So I want to catch more of the people that possibly will listen and try to understand our story and not just prejudge our story. But it seems like I'm catching more of those things that you throw back in the ocean. Like, girl, it makes me like, well, what the heck was I even striving for with this YouTube for? Like, what's the point if I'm catching the trolls? Like, that ain't what I'm fishing for. But anyway, so I took a little break yesterday. It made me not even want to post nothing. But I'm back. Go ahead. Let's go all the way through. We started this journey. Let's continue it. All right, guys. It's your girl Cadillac. And the next time I see you, I'm guessing we're going to be at the Escape concert. Girl, we're going to be kicking off our shoes and relaxing the feet. But my foot hurt. Let me go get these Band-Aids. All right, guys.